so if you haven't done the practice on page 1, go and do that first, and then watch this little video. So this is the top 2 on page 2. They should be numbers 9 and 10 on your paper. All right, and we're still combining functions, okay, but this time we are subtracting them. So order really matters in this case. Okay, so our g function is first, which is our 3x minus 2, and we are subtracting the entire f of x function. Okay, so 3x cubed minus 5 minus 2x. And then you know Miss Holly likes her colors. Okay, so I'm going to take a different color. I'm going to go through and I'm going to distribute this negative to each piece. The biggest error I see people make is to not distribute it to this first one, or to only distribute it to this first one. Okay, so when you change this sign, make sure every single term inside gets a sign change. Okay, if they're positive, they become negative, negative, they become positive. And at that point, then you can just combine like terms. I'm going to rewrite it just so I know that I did it the way I was supposed to. I can get the parentheses out of there. You do not have to do that step if you don't want to. Okay, and then I'm just going to rearrange these, and I'm going to combine like terms. So I'm going to start off with my highest exponent, which is my x cubed. I don't have any x squared values, so I have a 3x and a 2x, which gives me a 5x. And then I have negative 2 and positive 5, which is going to give me a positive 3. Okay, and if you wanted to write this one vertically as well, you absolutely could. You could do 3x minus 2, and then you're going to be subtracting x cubed. I would put the minus 5 over here and the minus 2x over here, so that kind of lines everything up for you ahead of time, which is kind of nice. But you do want to make sure that, again, you go through and you change all of your signs here so that you know you have them all set. Okay, and look at that. I messed up on my... I told you about it and I did it. That's why we double check things. Okay? The proof is in the pudding right there. All right, so there's your combined function. Okay, these are the ones you really want to do yourself a favor, slow down a little bit, and really, really double check. Don't try and rush through these problems. Okay, I know the first page you guys probably blew through a little bit more. So this guy, we're taking our h function and subtracting our g function. They don't always have to go in order here, so just make sure you are careful with this part. Let's do it vertically again. That seemed to work out a lot better for Miss Holly. So I've got my 4n plus 4, and then I'm subtracting an n cubed. Doesn't line up with anything, and a plus 1. And since I am subtracting, I'm going to go through and change my signs. And then I can add straight down. So I'm going to have a negative n cubed plus 4n plus 3. Okay, and same deals with the other ones. If there's a number instead of a variable here, you're going to just replace everywhere you see it with that number and evaluate it. So if there's a number here, you should end up with only a number as your answer. And if there's an expression here, you are going to end up with an expression here. Okay, so try this page and then watch the next video.